When you're dating someone new, meeting their parents can be intimidating. Consider the possibility that one of those parents is Gordon Ramsay. During an appearance on the Clarkson show, Gordon Ramsay describes Megan's boyfriend as wet and a little bit pathetic. What is Megan's boyfriend's name? And what exactly is Ramsay's beef with him? Keep watching this video to find out. Is Gordon a strict dad? What do you think? Do let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. During his appearance on the Clarkson show, Gordon Ramsay wasn't kind to his daughter's boyfriend. In the video, Ramsay, 55, can be seen reacting to a TikToker's impression of what they thought his reaction would be to his daughter Tilly introducing a boyfriend, calling it 100% accurate. In the video uploaded by The Real Femtom in October, which has since amassed over 10 million views, the user is seen imitating the celebrity chef's mannerisms and tough feedback he's known for while hosting TV shows like Hell's Kitchen. Ramsay, who has 5 children with his wife Tana, admitted to Clarkson that he can be so naughty sometimes when it comes to his daughter's love interests, citing a recent encounter with his eldest daughter, Megan's boyfriend. "I did something really bad," he told Clarkson. "Megan started seeing her ex-boyfriend again. His name is Byron. He was okay to begin with, a bit wet. You want a man to date your daughter and he was just a little bit pathetic," Ramsay added. Reacting with laughter, Clarkson said, "Byron is peeing his pants somewhere." Ramsay continued by describing how, while he and Megan were out on a date night, he asked his other daughter Tilly, 20, for the boy's phone number and FaceTimed him. Ramsay claims that Byron answered the phone while trembling and said, "Byron, it's me, not your future father-in-law." After that, he said Megan quickly leaned over and cut the call, which he joked was so rude. "Being a father can be hard," Ramsay said, adding that he'd prefer 22-year-old Megan to wait a little bit longer. "I'd say 30 is a good age to start," Clarkson said. On his shows, Gordon Ramsay is known for being quite intense, but in his private life, he doesn't seem to mind displaying his softer side. Gordon recently stated in an interview with The Mirror that he aspires to be a better father to his kids than his own father was to him. The well-known chef claims that because his father didn't particularly like him, growing up was challenging for him. Gordon also knew growing up that he wanted to break the generational trend because his family wasn't particularly wealthy. "I had a very humble upbringing, loved by my mother and I think loved by my father, but I was desperate to get out of the shithole I was in," Gordon said. "I didn't want to turn out like my dad. I didn't want to live in a council house and put my kids to school with secondhand clothes. You strive to better yourself." He admitted in the interview that he neglected his older children when they were younger in favor of working hard at his job. Gordon wants to make a point to be more present after having just welcomed Oscar into the world back in April. "I'm convinced I'm going to spend more time with Oscar," he said. "I'm excited to be more hands-on." Ramsay recently charmed his 12.9 million Instagram followers with a cute picture of him doing his dad duty. The photo shows Ramsay and his son Oscar walking down a long white hallway with hardwood floors while being captured from behind. Ramsay is wearing all black clothing from his plain t-shirt to his sneakers and carries a backpack on his shoulders and a duffel bag in his hands. His son Oscar is standing next to him and the two are holding hands. Oscar is dressed in a bright yellow raincoat. Gordon Ramsay paired the sweet Instagram share with a caption that revealed what the picture was documenting. He wrote that it's such a cool feeling when you can drop your little man off to school and hold hands like best mates. He even tagged Oscar's Instagram account in the caption. Although the bio of that particular profile clarifies that the page is run by 2 of Oscar's big sisters, Tilly and Holly. Ramsay's fans couldn't get enough of the adorable photo, as evidenced by the number of comments the post received. One wrote that she was just imagining what delicious lunch he has in his tuck box, and that she couldn't quite distinguish between Ramsay's roles as a chef and a father. Another follower who enjoyed this look at Ramsay's fatherly side commented in the comment section, "Aw, who knew he was such a softie?" Another wrote, "Sweet little man, you're in good hands," and included a heart emoji to emphasize their sentiment. While Ramsay has made it clear that being a dad is always of the utmost importance to him, he also frequently posts pictures of all of his kids in his Instagram page. The 3 siblings of Gordon Ramsay did not always have it easy. Since he was 9 years old, Gordon has lived in Stratford-upon-Avon with his 3 siblings, younger brother Ronnie, younger sister Yvonne, and older sister Diane. He detailed how his father was frequently violent, battled alcoholism, and held a variety of odd jobs in a detailed article for CNN. The family had to move around a lot as a result, and their childhood was not the most stable. At first, Gordon wasn't sure he was cut out for the kitchen and had his sights set on a much more glamorous profession, professional football player. For the Americans in the room, Gordon means soccer when he refers to football, and at one point he had dreams of joining the Glasgow Rangers. Unfortunately, Gordon's knee injury shortly after that put an end to his potential athletic career. In the years that followed, Gordon wasn't the only one who struggled. His brother Ronnie has also faced many obstacles, many of which have had a big effect on his immediate family. Ramsay discussed his brother's heroin addiction in an interview with Jonathan Ross. "I don't think there's any easy drug," he said, "but when you stoop to the depths of heroin, it's very rare you get back. We've done everything we can to help him. Now it just sort of binges and disappears. That's just a constant reminder, and also being a father for ourselves. You need to be there for them because this stuff is rife." Ramsay has first-hand experience with the darker side of drugs and addiction. Years before, he had lost a co-worker to cocaine. "We had dinner the night before he passed," Ramsay revealed. "I wish I'd seen signs earlier." Clearly, Ramsay's professional attitude towards drugs has been influenced by this. Ramsay tests the restrooms in his restaurant for substances and discovers cocaine in both the staff and guest facilities during his ITV documentary, Gordon Ramsay on Cocaine. Ramsay told Jonathan Ross, "I called a meeting. I didn't throw anyone under the bus. I didn't single anyone out. I just said, look, this is everywhere. It's spotted in the restaurants and it needs to stop." Hard drugs, according to Ramsay, are common in the cooking industry. He elaborated, "I saw cocaine quite early on in my career. I've been served it. I'd been given it. I've had my hand shaken and left with little wraps of foil in it. I've been asked to dust cocaine on top of soufflés, to put it on as icing sugar. Coke's everywhere. It's spiraling out of control." However, Gordon Ramsay's problems with Chris Hutchison Sr. are far from over. In 2015, Ramsay filed a lawsuit alleging that Hutchison used a ghostwriting signature machine without his permission to make him a personal guarantor for the rent of the York and Albany pub in Regent's Park, London, which was £640,000 per year. Ramsay went to court claiming that his signature had not been illegally authorized and hoped to be released from the contract. "I'm appalled," Ramsay told the court, "at the extent to which Chris used the ghostwriting machine to sign documents ostensibly in my behalf in circumstances where I had no knowledge of the documents that were being signed or the matters to which they referred." Unfortunately, this argument did not hold water. The judge dismissed Ramsay's claim and ordered him to pay the pub's owners and his own court costs, which totaled more than $1 million. Ramsay was also ordered to pay the nearly $1.5 million in rent owed to the pub's owner. The judge ruled, "Mr. Ramsay's own evidence establishes the very extensive, if not total trust which Mr. Ramsay placed in Mr. Hutchison to deal with business affairs on behalf of both the companies and Mr. Ramsay himself." The judge also ruled that Ramsay has demonstrated sufficient interest in the property and that he frequently relied on Hutchison's recommendations even when not consulted. Needless to say, despite his career's obvious successes and highlights, Gordon has had a difficult life. Thankfully, with his clearly loving family and star on the rise, the Ramsay family should have smoother sailing in 2022. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Do let us know your thoughts on this video in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then do like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. See you in the next one.